Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Buffalo.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Moving to his right. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, face to run inside the 20. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Once again, it's Cook. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. from the shotgun. It's Allen. On the run to the right. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
This is one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Daquan Jones in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And open down the field. That's Harris. And he will go all the way. Craig Harris. Touchdown, L.A. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Here's Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. One on target to Davis. He's got him. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That caught by Davis. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Josh Allen sacked.
Khalil Mack. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 32.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. To return is Johnson. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and
So
10.
often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 45-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Johnston on the RPO. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 2.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. The rookie first round on that throw, Hairston. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Herbert now on first down. Flush to his right. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This looks like a design run. A second effort, and he is in. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. Chargers are on top. It's 14-10.
Bills 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Davis. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
The Bills will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime. On first and 10, it's Allen. Forced. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Open man. It's Davis downfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Buffalo.
First down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick
These
off.
two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. This one finds McConkey.
Herbert's pass.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brad McConkey. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
4-yard line.
Throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert rolling right.
36-yard line.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
That pass
yards.
play good for 22. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the end zone. Well, it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
At the 23-yard
That was a
line.
perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Second and 10. He took a dive there, and he's lost the football. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He keeps it himself, and he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll run straight ahead with Frank, and he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. And watch out as they convert on 4th down.
1st down, Bill.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Forced out wide. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read 1, read 2, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive linemen a little bit. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 1st down, it's Allen. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Josh Allen sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Going on 1st down is Herbert. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Now it's Herbert. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's Herbert. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Big Ed Oliver getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. Herbert to throw. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
A loss of 7 yards.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and that brings up 4th and goal. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he could only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. This is Collins. He's got a long way to go.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he'll slide to a hook after picking up about 6.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
This is a
4.
great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Here comes 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Harris. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Cheese pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here we go. 1st and goal. Again, it's Allen to the air. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Michael, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st down, it's Harris. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They are moving on. As the number 1 seed, the victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.